Hello YouTubers, this is Rhino Dan, and I'm making a video to answer Yeehaw's questions. And he's a new writer, or wants to be a new writer and stuff like that, and he wrote me a very lengthy comment and subscribed, and I want to do my best to help him out, on his journey of becoming a motorcycle rider. So the only reason I suggested for new riders that don't have any motorcycle experience at all, background, to ride a 300 is so that they may not know if they want to ride or not, right? You've ridden a scooter, you've ridden a little bit on the bikes, a little bit, so you already low side, which you got your accident out of the way, which is fantastic, because there's two type of riders: the ones that wrecked, the ones that's going to wreck. That's just hands down what's going to happen, right? It happens to everybody. You got your wreck out of the way. Hopefully you don't wreck anymore, but who knows? So to go into further detail, Yeehaw, I believe that you, as a new rider, because you're unsure, I can tell you this from certainty: nobody sticks with the same bike throughout their entire life, right? You're gonna buy a bike. Even my R3 right now, I'm probably gonna ride my R3 for 2 to 3 years and get a different bike or have multiple bikes. I started doing the R3 videos is because people stopped making videos that I was watching on YouTube. I had no interest in making YouTube videos, but that's off topic. But I'm just letting you know why I'm doing these videos is to help new riders, and I believe that new riders do need some guidance because it is scary. Previous experience, you can absolutely start on a bigger bike. Like, I rode dirt bikes growing up, and I had a mini bike, and I had a scooter that I rode to work. And then when I bought my first bike, my Gixxer 750, you wanted to get into, like you said, a Honda 600RR, right? Your CBR. You want to get into that bike, and you can get that versus a new R3 or whatever. I honestly would recommend, if you're unsure and you want to play it safe, the safest route for you, in my opinion, would be buy a Ninja 250 or a Ninja 300 on Craigslist used for $2,000. Ride the piss out of it for 3 to 4 months, sell it for the same amount of money you bought it for, and pass around like a football. That's what those bikes were made for. That's what they were used for, was to be passed around like a football. And I will make a video down the road on drills that would be recommended for parking lot practicing, so you can get your chops up, right? I have a lot of drill ideas in my head to help new riders out survive their 30 days, right? That's the primary goal right now as a new rider. So Yeehaw, you're a new rider, you're gonna be a new rider, you wanna be a rider. Your goal right now would be to survive your first 30 days, because you're 4 times more likely in the first 30 days to get in a car accident, to get a motorcycle claim in an accident, than you are, like I said in my video, in the second month. So that's where you're at right now, right? So I'm gonna park so I can read what else you wrote, because you wrote a very lengthy. The brakes on the R3 are crappy, I will tell you that right now, but that's not a bad thing. As a new rider, you don't want brakes to lock up and make you do endos, right? So even if the brakes are bad, it'll help you not go into corners super fast where you're gonna have to be charging. Okay, so there's a term in motorcycles called charging the corner, right? So you come in, barreling in, flying in super fast, hit the brakes super hard, to scrub speed, and then you go into the corner, right? Well, with crappy brakes, you really can't do that. So with crappy brakes, you're gonna have to learn how to go into a corner at a lower speed, but use throttle control, and let that be your learning point. Again, that's not a bad thing, right? It's just gonna help you become, it will help you evolutional process, it will help you graduate. Now, I'm a firm believer in the graduation program. So if we look at things in this order of magnitude, right, of education: scooters, Groms, motorized bicycles, all those are like preschool. And then you got your 500s, 300s, 250s, elementary school. And then you have your 600s, they're like middle school, you know, right before high school. And then you have your 750s, and between underneath the 750 and almost the leader, they're high school. Then you have your leader bikes and beyond, that's college, right? Each one of those steps is a progression. It is not the best suspension I've ever ridden. It's still good enough to do what it needs to be done, and that is to corner. And again, don't get hung up on this or that. Like I said, if you're not sure about owning a 300 class motorcycle for long term, get a cheap one off of Craigslist and ride it and develop your skills, because that's all it is. All that first year of motorcycle graduation until you can graduate into a higher class bike is just working on your skills, working on your survival reactions, because they're going to happen, and working on overcoming your fear, working on overcoming real life things. Anyway, yeehaw, thanks for being a subscriber. Thanks for the long comment. And I was going to write back to you, but I figured if I made a video, it might have more of a personal touch. And hopefully it helps out. And please, you can email me, ask me any questions. I'll give you the best answers I can. And they're just guidelines. I just want everybody who rides a motorcycle to be safe, have fun, and that's the whole point of having motorcycles, is the journey and the fun of it. I rode motorcycle today. I went out and didn't bring cameras. I just rode with my brother, and we rode for 3 hours, and it was a fun, laid back, and I went through the corners slow, maybe 5 miles per hour over the recommended corner speed, because it was a more of a relaxed day. I wasn't making videos. I wasn't trying to prove anything or teach anything. I was just enjoying the weather. It was like 68-degree weather, and it was fabulous. And I was enjoying the smells, the sights, the wind, everything. And because of that, I had I was not compelled to ride fast. So, all right, yeehaw. If you do get your first bike, send me an email or pictures of it, and yeah, and I have no problem helping you out. Anyway, YouTubers, whoever else watched this video for yeehaw, please like and subscribe if you like my message and what I'm trying to do here with this channel, and have a nice day. Thanks. Bye.